All right, whiskey people, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Today, you're going to watch me try Knob Creek Single Barrel Select for the very first time. All right, so if you guys have been watching me, you know I've been on the bourbon journey, right? So the format is I try all these whiskeys for the very first time. Anytime you see me do a bourbon, it's the very first time I'm having it because, like I said, I want to give you guys my uncut, the pure reaction to the very first time. Also, I learned that a lot of times when you sit with these bottles, when they sit and they get air on them and stuff like that, they may change. So you'll usually see me come back with a follow-up video just to give you my final review because pouring straight out the bottle may be different than, you know, a month later. And a lot of times people might have these bottles sitting around for months, right? So anyway, that's the format. Let's talk about the whiskey. Let's go ahead and do the knowledge first. So I remember my first whiskey video I did was Jim Beam. It wasn't specifically Jim Beam, it was the Basil Hayden. And Basil Hayden is part of their small batch product. So I remember so far in the Beam family, I did the Jim Beam White, I did the Jim Beam Devil's Cut review, Basil Hayden's, Old Granddad, 114. I did Knob Creek, I tried, the regular Knob Creek, and now I'm moving up to the Knob Creek Single Barrel Select. So I got a lot of experience with Jim Beam. I kind of can taste the Jim Beam taste now that people talk about just because, you know, I've had so many of these. But let's go ahead and talk about the Single Barrel Select. I really try to avoid these single barrel products in general because by definition, you know, you're going to get probably 250 bottles out of a single barrel. Those bottles are all going to taste a little bit different. Like from the same barrel, they'll be the same, but you know, if they make 20,000 bottles and you get a bottle, it may not be exactly the same. So if I'm trying to like review a whiskey online and give people advice, I tend to stay away from single barrels because there's just so much variation. People will tell you out in the forums and on YouTube and stuff like that, that some brands have a flavor profile that's consistent. So even though you're getting a single barrel product, should be very consistent. My favorite right now, Eagle Rare, is technically a single barrel product, right? You get the same taste in every bottle, but it's just a little bit different. All these Knob Creek single barrel selects are 120 proof, 60% alcohol by volume. This here, I picked this up when I was passing through DC. I got this from LAX Wine Spirits. Shout out to LAX over there on Southeast. This is a store pick. This right here looks like it's a 9-year-old. And I'm sorry, it was barreled on February 4th, 2010, bottled on March 19th. So I'm getting a 9-year, which is the traditional age of the Knob Creek, but this is 120. Also, looking at the label, you know, pay attention to what it doesn't say. It doesn't say that it was barrel proof. So that tells me that there's been some water added to this. So maybe this barrel was, I don't know, maybe it was 125 or 126. When they pulled it, they added some water to it to bring it down to an even 60, but you never know. All right, so let's go ahead and open this guy up, and then we'll go in for the nose and tasting. Wax sealed, got a cork top, more wax. All right, let's go ahead and pop this guy open. Wasn't a loud pop, it was on there pretty good. Let's go ahead and pour us a little bit into here. Now that should be good enough. All right, let's go ahead and give you a little bit of the color here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Give you guys a little bit of the color on there. And let's go ahead and go in for the nosing. Let's see what I'm smelling here. Brown sugar is what I'm getting off of here. Caramel, vanilla. It smells good. I'm not getting a lot of alcohol for 120 proof. No, I'm not getting a lot of alcohol. I remember when I tried what was it? The Joseph Magnus, I think, which was like a barrel finished bourbon. That was only 100 proof, but more alcohol on this. Okay, I got a feeling that this is going to be good already. Seems quality. Let's look at the viscosity on here. Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah. Got some legs on here. All right, well, enough talking. Let me go in for the first tasting. I'll let you know what I think. Okay. I I can tell you, this is good. Damn, this is good. Wow. This is really good. I'm getting tingling on the tongue. I mean, you know you're having a drink. I remember I had the old Granddad 114. This is 120, but to me, this actually goes down easier than the old Granddad 114. It's really amazing how you can have a higher proof, but it not like burn your chest out. Let me try one more sip of here. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this has the hints of that bean flavor, but a lot of the corn is coming through on this one. Man, this is a good this is a good pick here. I mean, this is better. This is better than the old Granddad. This is better than the old Granddad. Now, this is a single barrel select, right? You're never going to have this, but this one here is good. 120. This is something that you can chill with and just hang out with. This might even be dangerously smooth. I hate the term smooth because it's such a subjective term, but this one is pretty good. I can tell you that you get the tingle on your tongue. You get that corn sweetness. I'm getting something like maybe like a burnt brown sugar or something else like that. You definitely get that bean, like people call it bean funk, peanutty or something else like that. It's very smooth. It's very smooth. Like you wouldn't even know that you were having Jim Beam on this barrel. So this is a good barrel. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this barrel. I think it's good. So let me go ahead and close up. I can say nice color. The mouthfeel is viscous. I like how it coats the mouth. It tingles the tongue. Finish is smooth. It's not burning you out. A lot of the corn is forward on this for 120 proof. I think these are probably around 60 bucks. If you don't get the single barrel select, I think you can get just the single barrel, which is 120 proof also from any liquor store. But I'm curious. I'm gonna go ahead and rock with this for a while. You know, actually, what am I watching right now on TV? Right now, I got a lot of TV shows I'm trying to catch up on. I watch SEAL Team, which comes on CBS. So I got 4 or 5 of those queued up that I want to check out. I also watch 68 Whiskey that I record off the DVR. That's basically like a modern day version of MASH, because any type of military movie I'm down with. And I think that's pretty much it. But I'll be back on the next. I'll give the long term. Hey guys, thanks for watching. First impressions are favorable. 2 thumbs up. I'll see you next time. Cheers again.